Okay, hey y'all, this is your good guy here, Prince Onyx, with my bestest friend in the world, one of my bestest friends, Miss Princess Kayla. Now, the reason why I'm saying princess is because, seeing as though I'm Prince Onyx, my friends are princes and princesses. But anyway, another story for another day. So, I am here to give y'all, well, we are here to give y'all the review that y'all been waiting for of Empire Episode 3. Now, mind you, I had her here today, and we watched all 3 episodes of Empire, and y'all, she is a fan.
I really am. Like, this show is everything. Even our kids tell you that. This show is, like, absolutely everything for me right now. Like,
I'm telling
amazing.
you, see, you get your friends hooked on it, child, listen. Black Hollywood, we are here, we supporting each other. Child, listen, you can just say Andre.
By the way, guys, just to, you know, make it clear, I am black. Alright, I am black.
Yes, my friend is black, so don't be trying it in the comments.
Right.
Yes, even
I'm
though
not Mexican, not Puerto Rican, not any of that. I'm black.
But we love our Latino brothers and sisters just the same.
But still. It's not about him. It's not about him.
Anyway, y'all. Child. So let's go ahead, let's get into it. I got my notes right here. Let's go ahead. So, we start off the episode with Miss Tiana Brown, the new artist on Empire, and the chick from the first episode, Veronica. By the way, they are both real singers, just to let y'all know. And they are pretty much filming a video for Tiana's song, Bad Boy, Hot Boy, whatever the hell they calling it this month. Anyway, Lucious comes in and he notices that Hakeem and Tiana are staring at each other hard as hell. Pretty much, child, they is in heat. I mean, if the cameras and everybody else wasn't there, that sand would have a certain something all over it. But that's another story for another day. Anyway.
Like how I look at a European.
Child, she ain't lying.
Europeans are very adorable.
Let her tell it. She is not lying.
She would have took him on the floor, I swear to God. Man, those people that were holding her up, that would have been him.
Exactly.
That would have been him.
Didn't she say that on the second episode? She would do him on the floor. Come on now.
I would have sex with you on the floor. That's exactly what she said.
Child.
I don't even understand why though, because all of my comments are gonna be physical based. Child. And I'm just gonna tell you guys now. He is my least favorite for multiple reasons. The first reason, his face. Why does he look like a fucking trampoline mixed with bull?
Huh?
I didn't even know a trampoline could be a person, but damn, he made it possible.
God damn. Child, listen, she coming through with these reads in case y'all didn't know.
Our kid will tell you, I'll keep it 100, but he looks like a trampoline mixed with a bulldog. I can't even.
Child, didn't you say he looked like a monkey at first?
He looked like a damn man. I'm not even gonna insult the monkeys like that, because some of those monkeys are like really, really cute. Nah.
Oh, God.
Nah.
Anyway, y'all, so, during the whole video shoot, after, well, before that, Hakeem asked his father, you know, when are you going to let me in to go back into the studio? If his father did not just serve him dust, he told him when you are as hot as Tiana.
Right.
I said, damn, so basically, this new chick that you just signed is not, you know, is basically hotter than your son when it comes to music. God damn.
That's the thing that I don't get with Lucious. It's like, you hate everyone in the world, when in reality, you should hate yourself. He is treating his sons like they don't mean shit. He's treating his ex-wife... Andre. No. Man, no, but I'm not even gonna go on Andre because, again, physical-wise, that's bae. Like, that is my...
Child, listen, if y'all would have listened, whoever watching out there, if you are affiliated with the show, if y'all would have let Kayla audition, she would have killed that role.
I would have killed it. Because, 1, she's a scrawny bitch. 2, she's a manipulative bitch. 3, she doesn't even have an extra personality to give away to somebody else. You get a new personality. Like, you really don't.
Oh,
he can do better. Man, what was her name? Detective Alvarez, Mayor or someone?
Oh, yeah, Mayor.
He would have been better with her.
True. To be honest, I don't know why he don't just, child, he gonna end up leaving.
He needs to go exotic.
I bet you.
Not to Europe, motherfucker. Go to Colombia.
Brazil,
you know, get a Mongolian.
Mexico,
get a Mongolian.
I mean,
man, get a Mongolian.
Child, come through. So during the video shoot, Tiana accidentally bumps into Veronica, and of course Veronica gets pressed, and she's like, you know, where's my manager? Mel, aka her cousin from Atlanta, who, you know, Lucious, we later see, beats the hell out of him. Basically, you know, that is now Veronica's ex-manager.
Right.
Now, after he beats him, Cookie hits the scene, and she pretty much wants to know about the funeral arrangements for Bunky, because seeing as though you did kill Bunky, but you didn't tell her,
right.
and seeing as though, you know, that is her cousin, she should at least know about what the hell's going on.
Right, and the fact that you're keeping not one, but two main secrets from the people you care most about. I mean, I can understand why you would keep the second one from her, because obviously you just killed, like, damn near her best friend, her family, her blood. But at the same time...
Who got y'all out of the hood.
Right, but at the same time, it's like, you guys, we're going to get to this anyway, but the ALS thing, you should... Okay, before I even say anything,
just speak on it.
Just know that I fucking hate Anika, whatever the bitch's name is.
Whatever
I don't like her. Not because I feel this romance, you know, blooming from Cookie and Lucius again, but at the same time.
Which we all see.
Exactly. But the same thing remains. It's like, she needs to be out of the picture. She's not good. She's actually toxic for Lucius. She runs over him. Think about Mark Antony and Cleopatra, for those of you who like history. That bitch ran him like a fucking dog. That's how she is. She's nothing but toxic. She's toxic waste that needs to be dumped into the ocean and never come back.
So
I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, shit, my bad, y'all. Whoops. Anyway, the TV snuck up on us. Anyway, so would you say that Anika is really just with Lucius not because she loves him, but would you say she's an opportunist?
An opportunist, and that's the thing, because when Cookie went to jail, I feel like Lucius, in a way, it didn't really show how he was after she was out of the picture, but at the same time, it's like, he turned. His personality changed, because as you can see from the snippets that are like from the past and everything, he wasn't the same way. He was actually...
He was down for it.
Right. He was down for her. He was down for the music. He just changed. Even if you see now, like, if you see a good song from a person and how they're, like, portraying it, like, you would understand that they deserve a chance. But he, listening to this bitch-ass girlfriend of his, turning down everyone that is really good, and all these bullshit motherfuckers are coming in, running the place, running the show, because she's running the show. He needs to get his show back, because I'm gonna stop watching.
Tell it like it is. So after she, you know, tells him about after they talk about the whole Bunky thing, you know, she just lets him know if she wasn't in the mood, if she wasn't, you know, feeling it today, she would have shut that damn motherfucker down. And he was like, oh, you look good, by the way. Bitch, she kicked the shit out that damn limo. Bitch, she ain't got time for your shit.
But it's cute, though, because you already know that they have that chemistry.
They do.
It's adorable. They're adorable, you guys. They are.
They really are. And so, next we see Lucius in his office finishing up the whole funeral arrangements, and then he asks, God damn, I'm so sorry, y'all. This is unprofessional. Who? Hello? Oh, I am so sorry. I just ate the pizza already. I am so sorry. Because we got the exact order, the pepperoni and sausage. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine because I already had paid for the pizza, so it's okay. You guys don't have to send a second one. Yeah, that's okay. It's perfectly fine. All right, thank you. I am so sorry for that, y'all. Again, my editing skills are not the best. Child, they tried to send me a second pizza, and we just ate the damn pizza that they sent.
I'm still eating, actually.
Exactly, she's still eating. The hell? Anyway, just to let you know, when my Empire interviews, they are very long, in-depth, so if we go over 10 minutes, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
So anyway, you know, after he makes sure that Gladys Knight is going to perform at the, well, not really perform, but, you know, sing a hum at the funeral.
Which she did beautifully, by the way.
Child,
she did
Gladys sent it home. She took us home, boy. So after that, Andre pretty much breaks the news that Kid Fofo, the guy from the last episode, who, you know, tell it like it is, he treated Cookie and, you know, Lucius dropped his ass. He finds out that he signed with the new label, Creedmoor. Now, mind you, the guy who owns Creedmoor, I believe him and Lucius are probably like rivals business-wise, and they probably don't like each other. So he goes into Anika's meeting about some new artist that they signed and some shit, and then he pretty much slams the damn thing on the table just like, so who is going to tell me the Kid 44 sound with Creedmoor, and basically they was like, my bad. They was like, it's okay because the dudes that he signed to, they mostly focus on electronic music, blah blah blah. He don't give a damn. That was one of his artists, and you making it look like he just got snatched.
Just foreshadowing here, you guys. Okay, look, I don't even like the Nika bitch. I don't like her because of her personality. I don't like her because she's in the way of what Cookie and Lucious have. But just bear me out here. I feel like, in a way, she has something with that other rivaling artist, producer guy. I feel like she has something to do with what's going on. I feel like she's going behind Lucious's back. Now, I say this not lightly, but while I was watching it, I kept it to myself because I already wanted that reaction from this guy, because I watch a lot of movies, and I watch a lot of TV shows, and I can damn near foreshadow what's going to go on. Now, look, I may be wrong. He's just going crazy over here.
Damn, she is on that in the third eye, very intuitive, all up in your face. Anyway, continue. Woo!
But I may be wrong here. She may be a good woman. It may turn out to be Cookie, because we don't even know what she's doing with that Fed or the Feds. We don't even know. But I'm just saying, like, this Anika bitch, she may be going after Lucious because of something. I don't know, maybe she's jealous of Cookie, maybe she wants that company all for herself. She wants his little 10% back. Like, come get it back. And once she gets Empire to completely for herself, she'll probably, like, merge it with the other person. Right. Fuck the Suns, they're out. And I feel like, I don't know, she just looks like really, really controlling, like she's doing some type of shade on Lucious, and we should just
stay tuned, man, it makes sense what she said, because when you look at Anika's demeanor, this is like a side note. When you
guys,
look at
I'm
her
eating
demeanor,
pizza, so
I'm gonna say most of them should be. I hope y'all should, it's alright. But when you look at her demeanor, you can tell Anika is afraid of Cookie, because if you remember in the second episode when she had turned the TV on to see the security camera and they saw Cookie outside, Anika was fully dressed. Then Cookie gets into the house, and then Anika all of a sudden is in her bra and panties talking about, oh, could you help me with this? You are intimidated by Cookie because you know her and Lucious are not going to let what they had go. I mean, she was in jail for him for 17 years. You ain't finna let that go.
Honest, like,
tell it. You ain't finna let that go.
17, probably 20.
And she's supposed to be serving 30.
How many years have they been together, Anika and Lucious? Probably not a lot, right?
Thank you. Probably not even that long. So, probably a few years.
Whenever I tell people, it is about time in a way, because it's always going to be that one ex, or it's always going to be that one person that's always going to, have a hierarchy over you if you're just this new bitch. So in my mind, Anika's a new bitch. That's not why I don't like her. But
she's
a new bitch. Exactly. I'm just saying.
So then
my phone keeps going off. I'm not gonna.
Sure, we serve them dust. So then we go to back to the review. So then we go to Lucious walking in. Yeah, the whole thing about the meeting or whatever, and why nobody told him. And then Becky comes in and lets him know that there's a detective.
I love Becky.
Child, listen, Gabrielle Cinnabe, we loves you. American Horror Story, Empire, you better get these damn
half heart. You can complete my heart. There we go.
Damn, we love you, girl. So Becky tells Lucious that there's a detective waiting in his office for him. Him and the detective talk, and the detective tells him, oh, I'm a fan of your music. But child, when he told him that they have an eyewitness, if y'all didn't see the ghost in Lucious' face, he was just like, oh, that's nice. Bitch, you could tell he was shaking in his boots, whatever, his loafers, whatever. So,
The thing is, he would go to whatever lengths to keep this secret instead of just saying it out loud. Now, the ironic part, you guys, I don't even know if you guys, picked up on this or not. The fact that he treats his son, what's his name? Oh, shit. Jamal.
Yeah.
Jamal. I keep getting Andre and Jamal, mixed up, you guys. They're both sexy, they're both hot. But I like Jamal a little bit better. Not because he's gay, but because of the fact that, shut up, Raheem. But because of the fact that he has talent. He has this really good spirit about him. I feel like, what's the... Hakeem?
Hakeem's the rapper.
Guys, I'm going to get this right, I swear to God. But Hakeem, I feel like he has a good spirit too, but at the same time, he's just wrapped up in all of his hip-hop business right now that he can't see that. But I know that he's a good person. He just needs to break away from the shell of his dad and everyone else, like, in his ear. But I feel like Lucius is kind of degrading himself because he's saying that his son isn't a man. But nigga, pardon my French,
no, girl, the filter comes off all the time on this network. Tell it.
Nigga, listen to me. How in the hell are you going to sit there and call your son less of a man than you, but you won't even come out to your ex-wife, the one that you also cherish and love, and tell her, oh yeah, I have ALS. Or maybe you can possibly come out and tell her, oh yeah, I killed your cousin.
And because he know Cookie will murder his ass. She will not only, she will kill him.
Will kill him. Man,
now, listen.
She'll just to the...
Did y'all not see when he threw little Jamal in the garbage can? She was like,
she was going to go crazy.
She was serving Street Fighter tees. If he would have just kept him in the trash a few minutes longer, she would have uppercutted his ass. You're going to jail now.
You're going to hell now. With gasoline draws on, guys. He's going to hell with gasoline draws on. But that's besides the point. My point being, how are you going to tell somebody you're less of a man and you can't even come out and put your own dirt out there?
Exactly.
You're always covering up what you you're always covering up your shit. Why is it that your son, who's actually trying to make a thing about himself, he's about to come out and tell the world one of the biggest decisions and one of the biggest secrets that he has? So why is it that you're going to sit here and degrade him saying you're not of a man? If anything, I applaud you, Jamal. I applaud you so much because of the fact that you're actually coming out with this big secret. Like, it takes work and it takes a lot to actually tell someone that. It takes a lot of courage, and you're more of a man than, like, anyone.
And more talented. Girl, he can sing his...
Yeah.
The fact that he can sing his ass off, like, man, when he told his father, which we will get to later on, like, he just let him know, I'm more talented than you. Even Cookie told him, you're afraid of Jamal because he's more talented.
Yes.
Like, with Hakeem, you know, this is a side note, but with Hakeem, y'all can tell that, you know, he's very insecure about himself. I mean, yes, you are a good rapper, but whenever people, you know, favor Jamal or whenever a performance happens, he's always in the back of his mind, which then comes to the front of his mind, he's always like, damn, did I do good? Like, you know,
and the fact of the matter is, I think that Jamal is actually going to be the biggest person. Why? Not necessarily because of his talent, because Hakeem has a lot of talent too. What I'm looking at is his self-esteem. Yes, he's gay, but yes, he made it work for him. He's actually comfortable in his own skin, and that comes out when he performs. That's why I think that, like, if him and Hakeem can actually, like, get together and actually work together, and if Jamal can actually... Right, and if Jamal can actually come out and help Hakeem with his self-esteem, I feel like he will be as big as his brother. But I feel like at this point, Jamal is going to be the biggest one. He's going to come out on top.
So with that being said, do you think that because I was talking with one of my friends, hey Carol, I was talking with one of my friends on YouTube as well for another video. Well, I think it was her review, and I was telling her that I think either Jamal might get the Empire because it's like, you know, you got Andre who's the business guy, but he's not really, like, he doesn't have the celebrity.
Another foreshadowing. So, I hope I don't lose your track of thought, our here, because I know I like to intervene a lot. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing, you guys. I have this ominous notion. Okay, for you guys that don't know me, I love, like, using big words. It's just in my vocabulary. But
get your dictionaries out, motherfuckers.
Right, because I'm going to school you guys really quick. I have this ominous notion that something bad is going to happen to Andre.
Okay.
I feel like something is going to happen to him because of the fact that, you know...
He's bipolar and nobody knows.
He's bipolar, no one knows. And his wife is crazy herself. I think there's something wrong with that.
Now, do you think that he became bipolar when he met her, or do you think he was bipolar a long time ago? But Lucius, you know how in the black community we don't really acknowledge mental disorders until, like, later.
Now, guys, I'm going to tell you something.
Because him and his wife met in college.
I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm a psych major, and I know a lot about these things, so necessarily bipolar disorder is a chemical thing. It's a chemical imbalance. It also has to do with, like, your environment and society as well, but however, you're technically born with the notion to actually, you know, be mad one minute and happy the next. But... I don't know. I really don't know about that. Maybe it's a little bit of both. maybe he was a little bit, on edge because of the chemical imbalance. However, I feel like she brought it out.
Because she brought it out more. Okay, even though she's trying to control the beast.
In his field, it's really, really competitive. And sometimes when you already have that chemical imbalance in you and you're actually born with that,
take your ass to 0 from 100.
Real quick. So, that's what I'm saying. But back to my, original point. I feel like something really bad is going to happen to him because, I don't know, it just sets it up for the scene. You guys already know, if you follow this show just the way I just watched all 3 episodes of it, a lot of random shit can happen.
And it's about to go down. And
I feel like one of these random things or these random instances, something really bad is gonna happen to him, or maybe he may fall dead. We don't even know. We really don't know. I need a drink.
Child, and on that note, so then, him and the detective had talked or whatever, and then, I'm sorry if we are all over the place. Y'all know y'all love this craziness. Of course, and
I love that, I don't know about him. He's alright.
Shade. Well, let's see, Lucius scared about it. Yeah, so basically, after he finds out about the eyewitness, he has Andre go meet Mayor Alvarez, which we will get to in a minute. He has him go meet Mayor Alvarez and talk about the whole case. So, Cookie and Portia are then auditioning songwriters for Jamal because, with Jamal, it's like he's a great artist, and Cookie sees that. But she feels that, and she had a point when she said this, all the great, artists, Usher, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, hell, all of them, Lady Gaga, Madonna, whoever you want to name drop, all these great artists, they had other people write songs for them, and those songs that the other person wrote became hits. But of course, Jamal, he's not really so invested in the whole idea of being a celebrity. He wants to be a musician, a pure musician that wants to write his own music. And plus, the auditions suck ass.
His mother is actually making him go into mainstream mode. Right, because in a way, I actually think that, I admire that about him. The fact that he actually knows what he loves and he doesn't want to make a lot of money on it. He just wants to be modest. The fact that he is modest about this type of thing is actually really good, and I admire that a lot. Continue.
Yeah. And so pretty basically Andre, with his conniving ass, he tells her about the Jorgensen's, whatever the hell they call it this week. He tells her about these 2 European producers and songwriters who have penned hits for so many great people. They also, if y'all were listening to the twins when they were talking, they had name dropped Lady Gaga and Usher, if y'all was listening carefully. So then Cookie goes to talk to them, and I think that they are from maybe Norway, or they're from somewhere over in Europe, and so she doesn't really speak their language.
They sounded like they were French, because when when Anika's bougie motherfucking ass came out, she was like, oh, la, whatever they say.
Oh, la, bonjour,
right.
Like, girl,
bougie bitch.
And the fact that she shaded Cookie talking about, oh, she's visiting from prison.
And
bitch, what?
Right. Bitch, what? I bet you won't say that shit in English. Because you already know. Cookie would fry her ass.
Exactly. You're talking to a woman who spent 17 years in jail. She could shank you and make it look like an accident. Oh, she fell on this fork. Oops. Right. I'm just telling you. So, of course, after that whole little thing, when Anika basically snatched up the guys and, Cookie and Jamal talked or whatever, Anika, her little snake ass, she brings in this PI into the office where Lucian and Vernon are talking. And pretty much, she was revealing that, oh, Cookie's been talking to the feds, which then makes Lucius paranoid because now he's thinking, oh, you were supposed to serve 30 years, so now that you out 17 years early, what's up with that? So he goes to see her.
And guys, again, with my whole spiel on Anika, why would she go through all lengths of that just because she got out early? I feel like she's trying to pin everything on Cookie to take the heat away from her when something goes down. Watch. Guys, I tell you, I'm really good at this foreshadowing stuff. Watch and see if I'm right or not. Now, if I'm not right, I will come out and I will totally say, yeah, I was wrong, I'll be fine. But if I am right, I swear I will be over here every single week to tell you guys,
she'll be screaming to the high heavens.
I told you.
And this is why we are friends, you guys. I'm telling y'all, all my projects that I work on, my writing, she helps me to, make them more juicier. Anyway, speaking of juices...
I'm sorry, you guys. Look, I'm just going to be honest. I'm a very sexual person.
Child, I am too. And child, listen. The
Back to Andre. You guys, I fell out. I went, I died.
She died. She died just to come back on y'all.
And Jamal's boyfriend. I really died. I died on our kid's bed right now. I was just like, oh my gosh, he looks like William Levy. If anyone watched what's it called, Addicted? If you ever watched that movie, William Levy, the European.
Oh, yes. The movie, right?
Doesn't he look like? He looks like a scrawnier version of William Levy. That's why I was
Wouldn't be surprised if they related.
Did he stop taking steroids? Because you look a little bit better now.
And take out the contacts. So Cookie is over there viewing Bunky's body at the funeral home when Lucius walks in on her, and he basically said, you know, oh, Bunky was one of my best friends, and you know, he was somebody that I can trust. I wish I could have said the same for you. She turned around. The tears stopped. She turned around and told him, wait,
bitch, what?
Thank you. Told him what? And basically, you know, he talking about, oh, did you snitch on me? Now, Lucius, think logically. If she would have snitched on you, would you be standing there right now?
And that's what she said. She said, Lucius, if I would have snitched on you, you wouldn't be standing in front of me right now.
Exactly. You would be in handcuffs.
You, not even in handcuffs. You would have been bent over in the prison taking it from the ass. That's what you would have been doing right now.
Exactly. So, you know, basically, and he basically threatens her, letting her know that his enemies, you know, if anybody gets in the way, he will crush his enemies. Right. You're talking to the wrong one, because she ain't your enemy. Do you know who is your enemy? The bitch. Exactly, the bitch that you sleeping with.
Again, what am I telling you guys? Man, my two, what's the word?
Predictions.
My two predictions. Something gonna happen to his older son, and that bitch is a snitch.
Telling you. And then, so basically, we see Cookie and her sister Carol in the next scene. They're outside of the church talking, and she just wants to know, you know, did you tell Lucius, like, does anybody else know about this deal? Because Carol, her younger sister, who was played by Tasha Smith.
I love her, by the way.
Child, listen, the casting. Child, no, side note, guess who's going to be guest starring in Empire?
Who?
Foxy Brown, the rapper. The Il Nana.
You guys, I don't even know what he's talking about right now.
Child.
You know, I am black and white. However, I tend
like
to
when it comes to our music, it's like, you know,
when it comes to music.
But it's alright, so we'll excuse that. So yeah, she basically wants to know, you know, what's up with that. And child, then they saw some guy who back in the day had a whole bunch of hits written by Puma, who was played by Cuba Gooding.
He will always be my husband, you guys. Child. Like,
she saw Puma, she was just like, oh,
I died again. I was like, oh.
Died again just to come back.
I died.
So then we see, you know, of course, Gladys Knight sings at the funeral, and Lucius, who was wearing all white when he should have been wearing red.
Look, you guys, can I comment on that really quick?
You better go ahead and read him for wearing all white.
I swear to God. Look,
read!
So, I apologize for anyone if that, like, if what I'm about to say takes offense or anything. Who the fuck wears a white-ass suit to a fucking funeral? You gotta be country as hell to pull some shit like that. What the fuck are you from? Mississippi? You from Mississippi, aren't you? Uh-huh. Country motherfucker. Go ahead.
And no, then the shade was during the eulogy, he was talking about, oh, Bunky came to me and he needed help, and I told him that you have to go out and get it on your own. No, the hell you didn't. You told
said,
him,
I wouldn't give you 3 nickels. I wouldn't even give you 3 nickels.
And then talked about how you felt responsible for his death. Yes.
You're what, motherfucker?
Like, you said, oh, I think I felt responsible for his death. Okay, sure.
Yeah, because that's maybe because you are. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You get it? Yeah.
So then we see Andre and Deputy Mayor Alvarez in the office.
Can get it.
And
guys,
he pretty much...
Wait, hold on. Should I tell them what I was telling you earlier about the whole Andre and then, Cookie?
Go ahead.
Guys, look. If I were gay, I would fuck Cookie. And if, you know, I really wanted to go through all that, I would get a penis just to fuck Jamal's boyfriend. Because both of them can get it. Now, whatever one would be easier, I'm not really sure. But, yes.
Ciao.
Yes, yes, yes.
So yeah, so Andre and the mayor Alvarez, Deputy Alvarez, they meet or whatever to get the information on the case. Long story short, y'all, he bent her over and gave it to her like never before. But then again, the way that they did it, you can kind of tell maybe him and her probably have been doing some things.
Maybe.
You know. Thank you. Ooh, child, who is this? I am so sorry, y'all. Hold on.
You guys.
Hello?
But seriously, like, this is a really good show. To be honest.
I'm back, y'all. Ooh, wait, hold on. It was Dwayne.
He's not back. See, Dwayne.
Alright, now I'm back.
Dwayne.
Oh, my brother. Oh, my God. Sarah, calm it down. So, yeah.
Man.
So then they have sex or whatever, and so Lucius at his house, he begins to have some leg cramps, and in his mind he's like, the doctor said this wasn't supposed to happen until later. Motherfucker, you deserve them damn cramps. I hope your ass shakes it down one day.
Lucius, right? Lucifer, your ass needs to go to hell really quick.
I swear.
With gasoline draws on.
I swear. So then the cops meet the eyewitness who is named Old Salty. And basically he's homeless.
He was salty as hell. That cop felt salty as hell once he figured out what Old Salty was talking about.
Exactly. He's homeless and he has schizophrenia. Now, mind you, in the court of the law, somebody who has a mental disorder like that, whatever they say, their testimony is admissible. I can't tell y'all how many episodes I have watched of Law and Order SVU, and with my friend being a psych major, somebody in the court of law who has schizophrenia can't really be used as a witness because they can say one thing in this instance, but then what about the next instance? And it's like with the homeless guy, he was a drunk too. So it's like you may have seen Lucius kill him, which is another thing. One of my other YouTubers, I think it was either Much Love, she was talking about it. Shout out to Much Love from KY. She was talking about how Lucius might have been in the passenger seat of that car, and it might have been Vernon who was the driver. So the homeless man probably saw Lucius, but he also could have seen Vernon, and he probably got the two of them mixed up.
And if they actually take this to court, because at the end of the episode, close to the end of the episode, you guys saw how Old Salty actually told the investigator it was him, and he showed him a picture, and he said, yeah, that's him. So if they actually take that to court, But also they couldn't because, with Andre and Deputy Mayor, they pretty much threw that case out. They threw the witness out because they threw his testimony out because he's schizophrenic. So if they could have took it to the court, but then they would have had something. But, long story short, this case? This witness? So Old Salty, salt to the earth. Exactly. So then Andre and Rhonda have sex just like he did with Mayor Alvarez, because she pretty much, comes in on Andre answering from a call that he got from the mayor or whatever. So pretty much there's that. That's how that goes down. So Hakeem and Tiana are basically at the club, at the Essex Club. They're at Club Leviticus having a party. And walks in Camilla, I think that's how you say her name, played by Miss Naomi Campbell herself. To be honest with you guys, in this, she's portrayed as a bougie bitch, but at the same time, I feel like... Wait, who, Camille or Tiana? Camille. Okay. Why do I feel like they actually have an actual connection, and then Tiana is, like, the main person that they're displaying right now? However, she has, because... Side note, according to Camilla, they've been dating, her and Hakeem been dating for a year, and they just kept it on the low. Because, with the rap lifestyle, you're supposed to be single or whatever. The whole reason why I say, they have an actual connection, since when have you guys heard him tell anything true or deep or ask, vulnerable questions? Do you think that Jamal is better than me to Tiana? Never. What do? They fuck, they suck, and then they go perform. Exactly. But with, Camilla, she and him actually have those intimate conversations. It may not be as intimate right now because you guys are just seeing we're just seeing a glimpse relationship, but still, that's gonna play itself out because if you notice when they was on the pool table when she grabbed his chain, she was like, "What's my name?" He was like, "Mama, what's my name?" So it's right there psychologically in his head, you can see that something is wrong with him because. With Cookie being in jail when he was a baby, he didn't have any female influence in his life. So when you don't have that type of female influence, it messes with your mind, and therefore it builds an attraction to older women. That's why he's calling Camilla mama on the pool table. And it was just what? I don't know if this is kind of weird or if this is adorable. Because it's kind of insinuating that he would have sex with his mother. So, and that's not the case. We would hope that ain't the case. But because she was... Because, with her not being in his life, it's psychologically he's messed up. Right. So then, they were at the party club. Tiana and Hakeem was at the party club, and then they, Camilla walked in. So next we see Cookie and Agent Carter. They meet and talk for a little bit, and she pretty much wants the agent to find Puma for her, and they also have to come up with a plan to throw Lucius off of Cookie's back. Ever since Anika dropped the dirt on her. Another foreshadowing, you guys. I feel like that agent is going to get Cookie out of some major issues. I feel like she's one of the good people. I really don't know how, or like what type of situation it may turn out to be, but I feel like she's gonna be like one of the main good guys once some bad shit goes down.
Okay.
Yep.
And so pretty much the plan that they come up with is Agent Carter is Cookie's PO, and she's been checking on Cookie because she's been getting drunk or whatever.
Smart Cookie.
Smart Cookie. I'm telling you, because then Lucius walks in and he's like, oh, I'll tell you the first time she messes up, you can send her away.
What?
And so pretty much,
you just threw shade on her when really she has an umbrella over your ass.
Tell it, and then catch the shade how the agent had him sign like a blank sheet of paper, because we don't know what that sheet of paper was. Had him sign an autograph for her son. You could have just signed your life away. I swear to God, you could have just signed your life away.
With that invisible ink stuff that the FBI uses.
Because you never know what he could have been writing on.
Yep.
So then, he basically invites Cookie to the dinner, and at first she was just like, so you gonna invite my sons, but I'm not invited. He's like, oh, well, I'm inviting you now. Child, listen, you wouldn't even invite her. No damn way. Let's just be honest. So anyway, Agent Carter then tells Cookie about where Puma is. She goes out to see Puma, and then they, you could just tell because Puma had an attraction to her, and because he wrote this song that he sends to her, you could tell that she may have had a better life with him, even though all of them, Cookie, Lucius, and Puma, they were all cut from the same cloth, because they go way back to the drug dealing, dope dealing days. And so, you could just tell there's an attraction there, and you can tell that we may start seeing more of Puma, more in the episodes. He may even come back into the city to try to be with her. And I feel like
it's going to be a showdown, because one, Lucius may be with Anika, it doesn't really matter, but at the same time, it's like...
Cookie got his heart.
Right, Cookie has his heart.
And then on top of that, if you
he will fight Puma to the death for Cookie
and Puma
in the end.
Puma will fight him, because you notice how...
What did I tell you?
Because you notice how Puma told Cookie...
Foreshadowing, guys.
Puma told
Fucking foreshadowing. Watch Andre walk by. Someone gonna get shot by accident. Oh, God.
I swear, because then it's like Puma told Cookie, like, if you was my lady, you would never have to go down like that. He said that Lucius is a son of a bitch for sending you away. So it's like, everybody in the hood knows that Lucius was the one who should have went down, not Cookie. But because Cookie is that down-ass bitch, she went down for her man.
Again, guys, the whole not being a man thing. How are you going to let your girl, your woman who you love, go down for some shit that you wanted?
Y'all was both dealing. And on top of that, she's the one who put you on to music. She was the one who kept telling you, your album is good, you just need that one hit, or this, that, and the other. She was the one who who got you to the business savvy motherfucker that you are today.
So how are you going to let her go down for the shit that you wanted that she made happen?
And then turn around and hate Jamal, though.
And turn around and say you're less of a man. Nigga, you ain't even a man. You're like 1/3 of a man. You're not even half a man. You're 1/3.
Tell it like it is. And so pretty much, she sends this, Puma sends the song over. She has Jamal rearrange it, and he rearranged it for his dad because, Jamal, you can tell that even though he's very passive, he wants nothing but his father's love and respect.
And even in the first episode, you guys, I forgot the name of the song, but...
Tell the Truth.
Yeah, Tell the Truth. Even when he was, like, performing that song, you can already tell, like, he wanted his dad to hear that song so much. Like, why can't you just accept me for who I am? Why can't you just love me like Hakeem or Andre? Why do you have to treat me different? So it's like, he's just doing this for his dad. He just wants to make him proud. Be like, hey, Dad, I took this song that was back in the day with you and Mom, and I just kind of made it into my own thing. And then how in the fuck is Lucius going to go back in your face? Be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to put...
He said John Legend. But no, did you catch the shade how Anika was smiling when he said that he loved the song? Then as soon as he said John Legend, Anika looked at him like, who? She was not who, but she just looked at him like, what? Like, you could tell Anika may... Here's the thing, with Anika, you can tell that maybe she doesn't really interact with the sons as much because she's not really their mother. But maybe she does like Jamal a little bit, but then again, she's ornery, so you never know. She might try to pit the sons against each other herself for her own life.
In a way, she's bipolar too. She's a little bit crazy,
you can tell she's insecure herself. Y'all thought Hakeem was insecure?
Man.
She's insecure herself because she knows Cookie, after 17 years...
If she really wanted Lucius back, man...
She could have had him.
That's why she always doing low blows with her, because she cannot stand her presence.
Exactly.
Like a real woman, if she knows that she has her man down, she won't even be, like, worrying about any other bitch.
Exactly. So then, after that scene, the detective goes back to visit Old Salty, and then, as we said earlier, he identified Lucius, which the detective was just like, oh shit. So then we go to the family dinner. Child, listen, if Cookie did not give the read of her life, she was reading while giving grace, saying that please do not block your blessings, even from hoes who hire skanks to spy after me. Everybody at the table was just like, huh? Just
and
like,
she couldn't even say anything because she's like, yeah, I'm a hoe. Yeah, I hired somebody. Nah.
Like, yeah.
Right.
Like, she was just like, oh, okay, well, her wavy hair. Girl, take your way back to the 90s. Child, listen.
See, so, intimidation, guys, intimidation.
I swear. And so, basically, Jamal performs the song, and, Lucius loves it, but then he drops a bomb on everybody and lets them know, oh, yeah, I love that song, but guess what? I own it. I bought it from Puma a long time ago. Bitch. So then on top of that, it goes into the point that Puma, you on the low, you should have let Cookie know that Lucius bought the song from you, and you should have sent her another song. But because of their connection, he probably figured, let me send her this song. It's a blast from the past, forgetting the fact that Lucius bought the damn song. So then that's when Jamal and Lucius argue, and he just says that. So
at the same time, it's like she wanted to get back at him so hard because one, she already knows the hate that he has for Puma because. If Puma really wanted Cookie, man, right, because you were fucking up. Guys, whoever's watching this, if you don't treat your girl right, someone out there will.
You better tell them.
Someone out there will treat the best girl right, and Lucius hates himself for that. Low key.
You'll end up like Lucius because...
You want to end up like Lucius. You want to end up with this, like, mixed-ass bitch who doesn't give a fuck about you. Keep acting like the way you are. Keep acting like that, because that's how you're going to end up.
Than he is.
You're going to be like old Salty on the street. You're going to be like old Salty on the street, motherfucker.
Exactly. And then on top of that, basically when Jamal left, after Jamal and Michael left, he was like, oh, tonight is to celebrate a man and his woman, Hakeem and Tiana, and it ain't to celebrate something.
Not a punk and his bitch.
And then Cookie told him the words.
No, man.
What did Cookie tell him?
I don't even remember.
She told him you going. She told him you going straight to hell. Just like that. You going straight to hell.
You're going straight to hell. You're going to hell now. You want me to get you gasoline draws? Because I will definitely put them on you.
I swear. So then Hakeem and Andre talk, and pretty much Andre, this is where we see him and Hakeem's a snippet of their relationship. Basically, Hakeem is very manipulative, and he's like, oh, yeah, you're going to get Empire because you're daddy's boy. So then Hakeem is just like, that makes his insecurity turn on, like light switch on and off, and he's just like, man, forget you. And he's just like, oh, Hakeem, I'm just joking with you. Because he knows
that he has potential. He knows that he can be on his own. But since his dad pampered him and made him into
all his songs,
his property, he doesn't even know how to be like on his own. He doesn't know how to be independent. So I actually found it kind of ironic because that song by Drake, Know Yourself, Know Your Work.
Yeah, exactly. Tell him.
Man.
Tell him.
It's like foreshadowing. Guys, I told you, I have a third eye. It's like up here somewhere. Hold on, I gotta find it.
It's right here.
Right here. No, remind it's back here somewhere. I don't know.
Tell him. So then we see Cookie and Onika have a little interaction, and Nika asks her, she tell her, my dad is a doctor and my mom was a debutante. Do you know what a debutante is?
Because you've been in jail for a while.
And then she lets her know a debutante is a bougie hoe. And she's like, a bougie hoe that can slit your throat without disturbing her pearls. And the shit Cookie told her, that made me hot. Letting her know,
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Look, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What? I don't give a fuck. I don't give up, man, guys.
I'm telling you.
My black side just came out. You gotta forgive me.
So then, then we see Cookie walks in on Lucius taking his pills. Now, mind you, she didn't find out that he had ALS. He told her it was about his nerves, which it kind of is. Anyway, she sees something in his eyes, and she's just like, something got you shook. Something got you scared, and I think it's Jamal because he's more talented than you, and you know
and you're running from it.
You're running not from that, not just from
running.
That, but you're running from something else, and she gonna find out.
And she gonna find out what the hell it is too.
And when she do, get ready to start ducking, cause she finna come busting shots.
Ducking covers.
Busting shots back at you. So then, you know, as we mentioned earlier, we saw Camille and Hakeem all cuddled up and stuff, and they were having, like, I guess, pillow talk, even though it was on a pool table. And, you know, she pretty much told him, it doesn't really matter if you're talented or not, you're going to get the Empire anyway, which, you know, turns his insecurity on again, because he's like, stop telling me that because y'all making it seem like I'm doing this because of my dad, da-da-da-da-da.
But he was actually doing it.
Like, child, your father was a dope boy, so this sentence is going to make sense. A dope boy put it on. Your father put you on, basically. A dope boy put it on. So then Jamal and Lucius talk at Jamal's place, which Lucius, you know, pays rent for or whatever. And Jamal takes it. He for once and all, Jamal stands up for himself. And it was so funny, y'all, because I liked that he stood up for himself when he was like, I'm a man. Like his lips. When Jamal said I was a man, his lips was quivering.
I wanted to hug him.
She wanted to hug him so bad. Like, come on now.
Let me just hug you. Let me like get your clothes off. Michael, you can come in too.
Oh God.
Let's go through.
So then basically, you know, after that, Jamal just tells his father, fine, forget you. Throws the keys at him and lets him know, you know, Michael, let's go. We finna leave.
And then, you know, Lucius has the audacity to say, you know what, I'm going to leave these keys on the table because you're going to be back in the morning.
And then he lets him know, no, you won't.
Right.
And then on top of that, at the end of the episode, y'all, Jamal pretty much told Michael and told himself.
I'm going to take the Empire.
He let him know he's finna take Empire. Now, for most of us who saw the show, I'm sure all of us was wondering, well, where's Jamal and Michael gonna go? Where the hell you think they're gonna go? Cookie House, of course. And then on top of that, Cookie don't gotta tell Lucius that Jamal is with her. Now, if Jamal tells her what happened, sure, she might go in that office ready to bust his head open.
Right.
Because then on top of that, Cookie didn't even know that when Jamal was a child, Lucius used to beat him. Like,
but at the same time,
you know, she didn't even know that Lucius used to beat him. So when she found out that he got kicked out of his place, even though Lucius was been paying rent, she gonna kick his ass.
And guys, no matter what you guys say, he will never kick Cookie out of his house, her house, even though he's paying for it. He will never kick her out because he knows that you already broke him by beating my son. You already broke him. Like, you already broke me. Speaking in Cookie's mentality. You already broke me.
When you divorced her when she went into jail, never visited her, never wrote a letter, never called.
And at the same time, even before she went to jail, you beat her son.
And threw him in the trash.
Oh, but you will not kick me out of the house that you're paying for because you already know that will be the last straw. That will be the exact last straw. I will never come back if you ever kick me out.
Exactly.
Because that's the last thing that you can do. Oh, guys, and you know, just in case you forgot, very, very last straw, found out that you killed Bunky.
Yeah, let her find out. Nika and
you don't need a house. She doesn't need a house.
Cause where she going?
She gonna live in Lucius' house because he's gonna be 6 feet under.
I swear, cause let her find out. Let her find out. I'm telling you, like, what happens in the dark is going to. What happens in the dark, y'all, is going to
come to the light eventually.
Eventually, because it's like, again. Then on top of that, we still got the whole thing with the officer because now that he knows Lucius, you know, killed Bunky or whatever, how is this gonna play into the story? Because mind you, Empire got renewed for a second season, so we know that this first season, you know, we know that we ain't gonna find out who wins the Empire. But here's my thing: do y'all think somebody is going to die before this season is over? I feel like somebody's gonna die.
My third eye is like blinking, like.
Because I feel like somebody's gonna die. I feel like somebody's gonna die.
I don't know why. I feel like Andre is going to die.
Either he's gonna die or I feel like he's gonna hurt somebody. I feel like he's
like he's going to either something bad is gonna happen to him or he's gonna hurt somebody.
I swear, I wouldn't be surprised if he fucked up one of his brothers or his wife. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't.
Maybe Lucius.
Shit, if he tried, he might come for Lucius.
He gonna try.
Lucius keep promising him Empire, but in the same breath you promise Hakeem Empire, and in the same breath Jamal pretty much claims. And
on that inhale, you're telling them to go against each other for Empire. So it's like
instead of dividing up the power, dividing the power equally. But we all know that Lucius, he only owns 10% of the label, but still you could at least leave that. You could split that 10% in 3 ways. You know, however you divide whatever 10 comes out to when you divide it by 3.
I'm a side major, guys. I don't know math, but I'm on his side.
We don't either. So it's like, you know, but child, listen. That's all we got. The next time y'all might see my friend Princess Kayla will probably be in maybe February, so probably maybe the 5th or 4th episode.
Or maybe I'll come back for commentary after the entire season's over. Because I'll have
I mean,
a lot more to say.
You can come back in, every few episodes if you want to. So
maybe.
expect, we're gonna try to set something up for y'all.
We'll see.
And I want to thank y'all for being so patient with me. I know I've been taking too long, but child, listen, I'm back in school and work, so y'all gonna have to excuse that. But child, remember, Empire, please watch it. Keep these ratings coming.
Guys, I don't care if you're straight, gay, watch it for Andre. Just his face. And then watch it for Jamal because he has an amazing voice. I don't know if you're going to watch it for Cookie, but just watch it for somebody. Find someone you love. I'm going to get a poster of them all on my wall, I swear to God. But if you don't watch it for anything else, watch it for the beautiful people.
And the great acting and the story. So again, y'all.
Beautiful people.
This is our commentary. People. Prince Onyx out of here. Princess Kayla. We will see you guys later. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh my God.
Bye, y'all. Peace.
Bye.